What's happening, family? It is your man, CRB Jr. here at Motown Mafia Podcast, the Big Boss Filmworks production. Courtney Brown Jr. in the house with his man.
What up? It's Big Lou in the house.
Lou Stevens, the other half of Big Boss Filmworks. How you feeling, fam?
Man, I'm great.
That is a good thing. So, as we do on Mondays, we talk about money.
That's right, payola.
Payola. Pay yourself first. Give you that one for free. Second one costs you. But yeah, man. So, again, as we were talking off camera, I just had a little incident that led to me having, it touched my heart that I got to talk to the family about this because I see this nonchalant attitude about small increments of money and the disrespect. You know, throwing change and, you know, Lord know the youth and every. I mean, I'm not to say just because we threw away in our day tons of money at the strip club.
At the strippers.
But to just take the money and to just throw it. I mean, we used to like give the girls the money.
Oh yeah, you talking about the whole making it rain situation.
I mean, I'm watching brothers throw away thousands of dollars and they're not even touching a thigh. And I'm like, what part of the game is this? But anyway, I digress on that. But yeah, so I'm at the gas station. Young sister's in front of me. Makes her transaction. The Arab gentleman informs her that she's got 50-cent change. Sister says, you keep it. I turn around. I look at a couple older brothers. I say, did you see that? They all looking at me and they shaking their head. I say, we just give away 50 cents now? Ain't 50 cents half of a dollar?
Right.
You do that 100 times, you done gave away $50. This sister did not look like she was living the Kim Kardashian lifestyle. And so it made me think, though, it's an attitude we have. Fam, let me be brutally honest with you. A person who does not respect little money will never have to worry about having big money. See, if you can't manage a little bit, you ain't gonna be able to manage a lot.
That's right.
We tell ourselves that lie, but that's what it is, a lie. Benjamin Franklin once said, take care of the pennies and the dollars will take care of themselves. That means manage small things well, and then the big things will just naturally fall in order. So, okay, the gas stations sell 25-cent potato chips, 25-cent juices, 50-cent dollar candy bars. This sister say, keep the 50 cent. Now that man, that's like he just sold a candy bar for he got paid.
He just got
double
paid, right?
For not selling anything.
Yeah.
I assuredly the people who own the gas station got more money than her. But she giving them the money and she did it so nonchalant, like you keep that.
I got it like that.
Like it's some shame in saying me, of course. Who, you know, God has blessed me, for real. You know, you know, I live a pretty comfortable lifestyle. I wait for my change, and I mean to the penny. If it's $99.98, and I hand somebody $100 bill, I am going to wait for them to give me my 2 pennies because it's my money.
That's right.
And it's a mental attitude. I am not in the business of giving away my money. Not my pennies, not my nickels, not my dimes, quarters, or my dollars. And what was he just saying, Lou? And the same people who got that nonchalant attitude be the same people ask, can I borrow $20? I ain't got no gas. I'm $50 short on the light bill.
Hello?
And you be like... And so it brought me back to... I can't even think of the preacher's name right now. He has a church off of Burt Road and Finkel near Brightmoor area.
Okay.
Cathedral of Faith. I'm sad because he was a good brother, a good preacher. But anyway, he once was given a sermon, and it was called "Crumbs Make Cake." The church was trying to raise some money. And this was not a fancy, it was not a mega church or anything like this. These was regular working people. The struggle was real. The church was trying to buy a van. So people would put in what they could, $1.50, $3, but they had a little chart And each week, you'd see it going up a little bit at a time. And he'd always keep reminding, we just got to keep plugging away, family. Crumbs make cake. But the man was right. If he didn't ever say nothing else true in the pulpit, that lesson he was teaching. These pennies and dimes and quarters and dollars, they're going to add up, and we're going to be able to pay for this $30,000 band. And, that's the attitude you got. That's how wealthy people get wealthy. And I know, because I've been raised I was raised by the trap gods. I understand the allure of chasing big money and big licks and having 20, 10, 20, 30, $50,000 days. Been there, done that. But spending a lifetime as a legitimate businessman and entrepreneur, understanding what they call seed money, putting a little bit into something and then watching it grow. That's the real world. Mm-hmm. Is to be able to take a little bit of money, manage it well, and watch it stack. That's how one day, 1 week you got $80, and then you save up another 30, then 110, then another thing is 230, then it's 510, then it's 820, then it's 905, then it's 1,010, and then next thing you know, you're sitting on 10 bands and you got some options to do something.
Mm-hmm. That's the way.
This facility we're in now used to be a ice cream parlor. You remember when I dropped the 25-cent cones on the neighborhood?
Yes.
People thought I was stupid.
The kid cones.
The kid cones. But check it out, though, family. If I sell 300 cones a day at 25 cents, that's $75, right?
Every day, all day.
Okay. In 10 days, that's $750. Okay, in a month, that's $2,100. That's just off them. That ain't including the 50-cent cones and the dollar cones. The 25-cent hustle gonna bring me in $2,000 a month. Course of a year, of course, that's $24,000. And yeah, I'm one of those kind of guys. If I run that shit for 10 years, that's $240,000, $250,000. Yeah, them quarters add up real quick. So I just, and it works also, Lou, the reverse.
Yeah.
People be like, I don't understand how Tyson went through 300 million. I don't understand how Antoine Walker made 300 million playing basketball and he filing bankruptcy. I don't understand how 80% of NBA and NFL players are filing bankruptcy within 3 to 5 years. Well, has anybody out there ever spent $1,000 in one day? I've done it a bunch of times, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much. You go to the mall, buy something, dinner here, outfit there, pay a couple bills there, stack gone. Well, it's 365 days in a year. Say you had access to some money. You spend $1,000 a day for a year, that's $365,000. You will burn through if you spend $1,000 a day, you will burn through $1 million in 3 years. The numbers stack and go up quickly, and they also go down quickly.
Very quickly, yes.
You know what I mean? So us incorporating and understanding that. I tell the young people, all you young people out there, if you're in your 20s, early 30s, trying to do the right thing, but you want to get something going on your own, right? And my father used to call having a job is a Robin Hood bond. When you have a job, you're stealing from the rich to get it the poor. And he used to say, we the poor, so we're going to take their money, and then we can do something with their money.
Mm-hmm.
My parents all through, even when, I was getting a $20,000 a month allowance, they insisted that I work. You heard that? I got a $20,000 a month allowance. Mom and Daddy made sure you still can get you a job. You can run around the streets with Eddie and the rest of your friends and all this, and fly to Vegas and all that. Good. But you gonna learn, especially when I was young, in my early 20s, you gonna learn what work and to appreciate what everybody else out there is doing. And them lessons, have served me so well in life, man.
Yeah.
To understand the value of a dollar. To understand, so saying if you're a young person, if you're 20 years old, I got a surefire recipe, if you're 20, that by the time you are 30, you will have $72,000 cash. Follow this recipe, okay? And everybody you know who 30 years old who ain't got $72,000, if they had done this, they would have had it. $20 a day is $600 a month. In the course of a year, that is $7,200. If you do that saving rate of $20 a day for 10 years, if you save $20 a day for 10 years, you will have $72,000. This is not my opinion, family. This is just mathematical facts. So, if you 20, get you a part-time job, preferably a cash one, bartender, waiting tables, bus boy, something where you get paid in tips, in cash, right?
Mm-hmm.
Keep doing whatever it is you're doing with your regular hustle or your regular gig. Take that part-time money and you just save it. $20 a day of it. That money gonna stack up so quick, you ain't gonna know what happened.
Yeah.
Then you just gotta discipline not to jack off the money, because we gotta stack before we jack. Got to learn to stack before you jack. But yeah, family, crumbs make cake. You know what I'm saying?
Big time.
You know, when it and hustling, you know, hustlers understand that, and that's why people, you know, it don't be that everybody be an asshole when people come to the spot and they short. But you know, gotta understand, you know, if I give everybody who come to the spot credit, and I got 150 people coming to the spot asking for credit, and I give each one of them $10 credit, I'm giving out $1,500 worth of credit a day. In 10 days, I got $15,000 out in the streets.
Mm-mm.
I got to tell somebody no.
Yeah.
It's just business. It's just math. It's crumbs make cake. So please embrace that, family. As you see, it really touched me. That sister giving that member of the Arab community 50 cents.
Yeah, that touched you in some kind of way.
It made me feel some kind of way. It did, fam. So thank you guys for allowing me to vent here at Big Boss.
I mean, and you, one thing that really churns my butter is when people, you know, mostly young people, they'll say, it just cost $1.
Only.
Right.
It's only.
Yeah, there you go. It's only $1.
I'd be like, it's only money.
Right.
You know, the shit that people die all over the world for every day. People get bombs dropped on them. It's called money.
That's right.
Shit's kind of important in this thing we call.
And when I get called cheap, I take it as a term of endearment. Let's say it like that.
I mean, you know, they've been calling me a black Jew and a black Arab for a long time, and it's
a term of endearment at this point.
Yes, because I think you're saying that I respect money like members of that community, which got all the money.
That's right.
Unlike yes, you know, who touch all the money but keep none of it.
Right.
So, you know, $1.4 trillion going through the black community every year. And then we asking people to help improve our schools, improve our neighborhoods. If we took 10% of our Hennessy Remy Martin money, we could have our own private security on every block in the hood.
Are you suggesting that the $1,500 pair of jeans and the $3,000 pair of what's my man's name? What's those shoes? Alexander, I think it's called Alexander.
You talking about the ones? You talking about the red bottoms?
No, that's Louboutin.
Yeah.
It was same. Are you suggesting that these things are part of the problem?
To quote Young Jeezy, designer, you can't even spell it. You go broke just to wear it. You can't even sell it. Jesus peace on you, pray one time a day, but fuck it, you're balling. What more can I say? Yeah, we got to do better, family.
We gotta do better.
You know, we're gonna keep on this. It ain't nothing flyer or cooler or more lit than being financially responsible.
That's the truth.
And I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. Only people impressed by that ignorant shit we be doing with our money is the other ignorant people in our community. Because the other communities, the Jewish community, the Arab community, the Korean community, the Chinese community, and everybody else, they just laughing at us all the way to the bank.
Yeah.
Because we think we showing that we balling, we handling money. Wait, please. The old folks, nigga, please. With that silly shit, you ain't got no money. Because the reason you think you got some money is because you ain't got no money. And let me help you out. You got to get some money to know you know. Till you get 100,000, you think 100,000 is a lot of money.
Right.
As soon as you get 100,000, you quickly realize there ain't no money.
Ain't no money.
You ain't no money. It is some money.
Yeah.
As I told a friend of mine, it took years for he came back and I'm gonna shut it down. We was talking about $500. So let me tell you something about $500, family. Beloved, $500 is no money, and it's a lot of money. Both of those things are true. $500 is 1% of 50,000. It takes 599 more times to get to 50 bands. Okay. Also, $1 a day going the wrong direction, you will burn through $500 in a year and a half. $2 a day, 500 won't even make it a year.
Yeah.
500 is a whole lot of money and there's no money all at the same time. So, just some words of wisdom. On that, I'm giving always out there. Great book if you want to really, really embrace some financial responsibility. It's called The Richest Man in Babylon, wrote by a guy named Clausen. The Richest Man in Babylon. I suggest everyone read it. My mentor gave it to me some 30 some odd years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's got just some great principles. Simply wrote, simple book, easy read. Because these be the things that we don't talk about in our community. We don't talk about saving. We don't talk about how little money get to be big money. Because, and I played the lottery. I've been trying to catch my number for 2 years. But if we just, I figured I found a sure way to hit the number. Instead of playing $20 a day, play $10 a day, put the other $10 a day in a shoebox, and at the end of every month, I just hit for $300.
Say it louder.
That's called math, family.
That's right.
It's just math. We black folks invented math, so we should do better with it. But anyway, glad I got that off my chest. Thank you, brother.
Feeling better.
I'm feeling so much better.
That's
and
what's
Crumbs
up.
do make cake, because if just one person embraces any of what we just said, it'll be well worth it.
Absolutely.
Because we can you can have that lifestyle that you want. If you take care of the pennies, one day you can actually be able to afford all that flat shit, and it won't be stressing you out when you buy it.
That's right. That's right.
You won't. You won't have to be making it rain on Friday night, then trying to stick me up on Saturday night to get back your re-up money. See, all that type of shit. Anyway, family, make sure you guys are hitting that like, share, and subscribe. It's a Money Monday. We just want to give some food for thought. June the 11th, hustle and grind.
Big time.
So you can stack before you jack. A bunch of authors out there. Carl Weber of the Family BET show. Getting off zero, mind right, money right. That's what we've been talking about. Get your mind right, then you can get your money right. Big Man on Campus.
Absolutely.
Award-winning, the inspiration for the award-winning documentary, Motown Mafia, the story of Courtney Brown and Eddie Jackson, based upon this book, Motown Mafia, Memoirs of a Kingpin's Kid, available at Amazon. And the documentary is available for viewing on Tubi TV and on Amazon Prime. We got Patreon coming up. We got to give a shout out to our newest sponsor, which is Big Boss. That is Miss Boss Boutique. That is Bags and Bundles, located at 16311 West 7 Mile. Premier location for women's hair products and hair and apparel. That is 16311 West 7 Mile Road, between Greenfield and Southfield. If you go in there and tell the good people at Miss Boss Boutique that you heard about them on this podcast, mention Lou's name, mention my name, or just mention the pod's name, they're going to give you a big discount and take very good care of you. And how they catch you, Lou?
Flyers Plus Graphics on Instagram. And if you need to call me, if you want some graphic needs or video needs, hit me up at 313-459-9919.
There it is, family. All good. It's a Money Monday. We're going to keep it going. We feel it to be an obligation to share some of these financial lessons that we have learned over the years. To talk that shit a little bit, we done touched a lot of bread.
That's right.
Seen a lot of it come, a lot of it go. And some victories and some defeats. Done all kind of foolish things with some money. And done a few pretty shrewd things with some money. So we ain't just talking to hear ourselves talk. Want to share the knowledge with the family. That's what it's about, man.
If only black families could put as much stock in financial literacy as we do in religion, I think we would be a little bit further ahead.
I believe it's in Ecclesiastes or in Ephesians. I believe it's Ecclesiastes. Money solveth all problems.
Yeah.
Look it up. It's in the Bible.
And I'm not saying, trust me, I'm not saying don't put stock into religion or faith or anything like that, but don't forget the bag.
Yeah, God wants you to be rich because God rich.
That's right.
They shot dice over Jesus' clothes. That means he had nice clothes. Read the book. It's all in there. But yeah, another conversation is. They shot dice. The soldier shot dice over his clothes.
Yeah.
That means he wasn't wearing bummy clothes, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Ain't one line there about him borrowing money either.
Yeah.
In fact, the Proverbs say we are meant to be the lender, not the borrower. We are meant to be the head, not the tail.
See?
In the Quran, it forbids paying interest or charging interest.
Ooh.
Food for thought.
Ooh.
When you look at that credit card bill with that 25% interest rate. All praises due to Allah. Peace be upon his name. With the prophet.
Absolutely.
Yes. All right, family. All jokes aside, Money Monday, Crumbs do make cake. It's your man, CRB Jr., Big Lou in the house, Big Boss Filmworks, Motown Mafia, presented by. Holla at your man. Peace.
Peace.